I don't know why she texting me, I got a girlfriend. Another audition is Brad Laddin killing in the name of. Y'all know I rage against the government. Don't need no babies, I shooting in magnums. Don't need pride if eating on my confidence. So high, sniff line, feeling dominant. Body like a Greek god who macho, who ass. So my bro, fucking with your ass, bro. Ounce of swag bag is random edition. It's 10 o'clock. How am I rapping? Good morning, Dizier. Who was la Luttien? The Luttien. We'll have my guesses. Fucking bullshit. People gotta stop giving mind to pages that just bash people, man. They're there to bash people. You're not gonna stop it if they do create it. And in reality, who fucking cares? I saw over 100 comments in this fucking Luttien bullshit. Who cares? If you are a wrestler and you don't expect people on the internet to insult you, your personal life or whatever it is, if you don't expect that, don't go into wrestling, bro. And the thing about this shit is, unlike Kayfabe Breakin, unlike my own show, okay, at least you could see my face and you know who's talking the shit. Le Luttien hides under a fucking character. You don't know who he is, or she is, or they is. You don't know their face, what they look like. You don't know if they're ugly. You don't know if they're pretty. You don't know if they have 20 fucking girlfriends. You don't know if they're still a fucking virgin. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was Pat with Pratt. Maybe it was Dre Nick. Maybe it was a retired wrestler. Who fucking cares? All I know is that Le Luttien, he said that I'm overrated. That is an achievement unlocked for me. I'm so happy for the first time in my wrestling career somebody has called me overrated. That means that I've done a lot of shit to the point that it pisses some niggas off. I love it. But there's other wrestlers that you would say that they're overrated or under whatever it is, they would get mad. They're gonna go clickety clack. I'm not overrated. I done this. I wrestled here. I wrestled there. You know what you did. You're gonna let some internet character ruin your fucking day. You're an idiot. Hello, Melanie. Every time things in Quebec wrestling is going so good, some fucking moron has to come up with some fucking dumb shit. And instead of everybody ignoring it, we all have to go write comments, don't we? I won't lie, I read them. I read that shit. I was bored. Hey, ta gueule, la musique. I just don't get it, man. The guy started a page, and now it's deleted. You're a pussy. Your fucking name wasn't even unveiled. You don't know who you are. You're a pussy. You're a pussy. You're a big pussy. You're a big fucking vagina. You're a kitty cat. You're a hairless pussy, bruh. You don't even got hair on it. You're a pussy. I hope you hear this one day and you know that Brad Alekxis called you a big fat pussy, a big fat fucking vagina, a scared pussy, a scared cat, a fucking coward. You're a coward. In this day and age, if you're fucking hiding your persona to fucking insult people, you're a fucking coward. You have the computer to block you from the actual fucking physical altercation. You don't have to say it to their faces. You're saying it on your keyboard, which transfers to a fucking monitor, which transfers to the fucking www World Wide Web. You're protected, bruv. Show your fucking face, you fucking coward. Coward. Hello, Emily. Coward. Like, if I'm gonna fucking give my opinion and might be insulting about other promotions or whatever, you'll get it right here. You'll see my face. You'll hear me. You'll see it in HQ. You'll see it in fucking 360, not HD, but like the lower one, because it's like the fucking the quality and shit. I'm saying it here. But you want to hide behind a page like a fucking coward. Who is it? I think it's LaPrade, my nigga. I honestly think it was LaPrade. Good morning, Ali Boo Boo. I really think it was. Because some of the things, putting the feds in categories, cool. But if you're a wrestler, I almost respect your opinion more than a fan. Because there's some promotions, regardless if you think they should be top tier or lower tier or whatever, there's some promotions are just happy where they are. There's some promotions that open their fed just for their friends, and they have wrestling, and they don't give a fuck. There's some promotions who are working to be the top promotion, Quebec, Canada, the world. Everyone has their fucking vision. But for a fucking fan to tell you that the vision is wrong or they should be there or they should be there, businessly speaking, shut the fuck up. Because you probably haven't run an organization. You probably even haven't wrestled a match. You probably, the only thing you've done was a DDT in the grass when you're wrestling with your friends in high school. So why are we giving this attention to a fucking moron? My man packed his bags and deleted his account when he started feeling the heat. Exactly, Mr. Taco. He felt the heat. He got out of the motherfucking kitchen. Excuse me? Spa day with Melanie Havoc? Yes, please. Wait a minute. You just want to see me in Speedos. I'm watching you. I actually said I needed a motherfucking spa day. I think I said that a year ago. I'm broken. I'm finished. Ankles hurt. My ankle's been rolled for a month. You think I was gonna cancel last Friday main event motherfucking wrestling? Get the fuck out of here. Who cares about someone who's jealous about other people? That's my life. You guys saying don't care. I'm so happy I got called overrated. It's great. So yeah, enough with that fucking bullshit. You fucking coward. Let's talk about some main event wrestling, but before that, what a fucking moron. A coward. We're going to talk about feds that closed, and we're going to talk about main event wrestling because that shit was lit as fuck. It was lit. I don't even know why you guys haven't even gone to see a main event wrestling show. I don't know what you're fucking waiting for. Take a look at that watch. It's 10-something a.m. It's time to grab the celly and you're logging on to Facebook. Got everybody shook. Ziz stuck a couple minutes now. Everybody live in your face like a telegram. They talk shit about me just to stay relevant. I'm Leo Decap, you the bear in the revenant, and I talk shit to your face or broadcast it live on the internet. Uncut, unaffiliated, uncensored. It's me, Kayfabe, Breakin. What's good, fam? It's the 5th or the 6th. One of those days in April 2025, and we are Kayfabe Breakin. And if you heard the lyric in the song, broadcast it live on the internet. I talk that shit straight to your face. or broadcast it live on the internet. Unlike you, Mr. Mystery Luttien, who doesn't want to show your face and you deleted your page after you started feeling the motherfucking heat. Here, still indeed, approaching the 5-year mark of Kayfabe breaking May the 1st. Yours truly, Brad Alekxis. The guy tried to steal my gimmick without showing his face. Pussy. One, two, three was ranked Group Q or Group D. I didn't understand his groups. If we were on like one of the lower tier feds, I wanted to be like in Group D, just because it's cool for the wordplay. Because we got all the dicks. DJ, you would have loved that we were in Group D. You feel me, homie? You feel me, big dog? What a fucking coward. Sexy Eddie. I'm gonna go to sleep batch. Bro, that was like probably... I'm gonna say it, bro. That could be in the match of the year. Paulie fucking Platinum and Sexy Eddie in a go to sleep match. Now, what is that? My guy, the match was sponsored by a Full Doll, I believe it was the company. It's a mattress company. The match is sponsored by the mattress company, and Paulie Platinum or Eddie would have to be putting their opponent to sleep, therefore winning the match. The match was before the intermission, and Paulie Platinum proceeded to sleep on that comfy ass motherfucking mattress throughout the whole intermission. The match was wild. There was bedtime stories in the motherfucking match, my guy. And the only way to see this kind of shit is to show up to the main event wrestling shows. What are the hottest shows in Montreal? I'm not tooting horns, but when you have a show, an indie show, and listen to these surprises, my guy. They weren't announced on the fucking original card, okay? Silesia Sparks was a surprise. Unarguably, no, fuck it. The hottest girl in Eastern fucking Canada, bro, in wrestling. Silesia Sparks. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. She's gorgeous. And she was a surprise at Main Event Wrestling this Friday. Luigi Primo was announced, but you didn't know what kind of match he was in, my guy. This is the kind of star power we're talking about at Main Event Wrestling. And the biggest surprise of them all, Santino Marella, known on WWE, former Intercontinental Champion, former Women's Champion is Satina, former commissioner at TNA Impact, still at TNA, Canadian motherfucking legend, surprise at Main Event Wrestling. Now, what kind of promotion in Quebec, name them, will have a surprise as a WWE, former WWE wrestler as a surprise on your fucking show, bro? That's crazy. It's unheard of. It's lit. We've had surprise indie guys. We had surprise maybe guys from Canada. But a surprise former WWE superstar, my guy, that's some ECW shit, bro. That is some ECW shit. Go look at the old ECW shows. Go look at all the surprises Paul Heyman had on the motherfucking show, like a Jim Cornette showing up or whatever. That's the same equivalent of that. You had Santino Marella, former Intercontinental Champion. I got the opportunity to wrap my entrance, and Santino was still there in the ring. I had to get Santino Bob with my fucking bars. Yes, Santino is a fucking great guy. I sat down and had a conversation with Santino. That's how much of a good guy is. Now, I wasn't there like, oh my God, I'm with a WWE Intercontinental Champion. Motherfucker's a human being, bro. I think that's why I get along with the stars, man. It's that I barely have any pictures with celebrities. I barely have them because I just don't think of taking a picture because I'm like, hey, I think this motherfucker just wants to have a conversation. Yes, yes. Thanks, Claude. FTM was a surprise, my guy. FTM, Silesia Sparks, and Santino Marella as surprises. I could have talked about matches of the night with the go to sleep match, but my niggas, Fulton versus Zach Patterson. Unfucking real. Just two big men, two meaty men slapping meat. I love Haas matches, and that was a Haas match. Fucking Patterson did the suplex where Fulton is on the apron and brought him back into the ring, my guy. That's fucking crazy. He has crazy strength. And I'll be one to say, in the last 6 months to 8 months, Zach Patterson is like upped it up a notch. He's upped it up a notch. I don't know if it's because he got the taste of wrestling in Europe. He's going to Las Vegas to wrestle for BZW again. I don't know, but the nigga in the last 8 months to a year has fucking did this. I'm Zach Patterson. I'm Zacher Patterson. He's gone up, and I'm loving it. So niggas who hate him, that's nice. That's very nice. Very nice to hear that you hate people who are successful. Who cares? I could hate a nigga, but I could see a nigga when they're fucking doing some good shit. Zach's doing some good shit. And be sure to watch Zach's career in the next couple of months because it's going like this. Ian Harrison versus Frankie the Mobster, bruv. Even my match. Luigi Primo, myself, Junior Benito versus Tarek, Ahmed, and Abu. Ahmed and Abu haven't wrestled that much in the Montreal scene, so you guys don't know them, but in Ontario, they're killing it. These guys, they're all complete wrestlers. And to have a 3 versus 3 opener and for it to go off like that, my guys, you guys gotta come to Main Event Wrestling Studio TV. I don't know when the next show's at. They're gonna be announcing it. But this shit is off the hook. It's off the hook. I can't even think of what was the shittiest match. I'll be honest with you. The talent is stacked. It's not that kind of show where you're gonna have a pee-pee break. You know when the pee-pee break is, my nigga? Fucking mission. That's when the pee break is. Fight for the motherfucking bathroom. Because nobody's getting up during the matches. Bruv, you got beer, you got wine, you got motherfucking hard alcohol, you got some food. Lester's motherfucking smoked meat was in the house. Tell me other shows that have smoked meat sandwiches and you can watch wrestling and drink beer and get all fucked up. Tell me where. Little Haunted had it 2 years ago. Haven't seen it since then. Smoked meat and wrestling is like Big Ziz and your girlfriend. It just matches, bro. Goes together. Peanut butter and jelly. Next weekend it gets more crazy. I'm defending my national championship in Sorel against Bulldog Turner, hardcore wrestler, crazy in the fucking head. But this is where it gets crazy. Let me take a little sipski. Alekxis versus Bulldog Turner for the national championship in a Lego match. I'm fighting in Legos in Sorel. This is going to be the second Lego match I have The first one was a Lego and thumbtacks match. Yeah, why are we doing this? Money's good in wrestling, isn't it? It's good, Brad. The money is great. So any fans who want to get rid of your Legos, your kids have grown out of it, bring your Legos to Sorrel on Friday or holler at me. I'll come pick the motherfucker up. I need Legos. I'm planning on constructing Thomas the train from the Shiny Time Station just to show a symbolization of what I do on the weekends. We just run the train. No, I'm joking. But I want big Lego pieces. So if you got those Robo blocks or whatever it's called, or Rudo blocks, the big Legos, bring them. If you have the little Legos, bring them. If you have Legos that stab, bring them. It's Legos. I'm landing on Legos on Friday. And then not to mention, I have a big match on Saturday too at Seaway Valley Wrestling in Cornwall because I get to wrestle Matt Viviani, longest reigning Canadian champion in IWS history, and the new sensation. I'll be racist. I love to see when there's young black wrestlers coming up in business because back in the day we didn't have that many. It's not racist, but like some white people might think that's racist. But I love to see it because there was just like one or two black people before. Now they're rising. There's more blacks, Chinese, Indian, Mexican, Spanish. There's people from all kinds, and that's what I like to see. But KJ Suede is a young and coming up rising star in this business in the Ontario scene, and he's starting to slowly make his way in the Quebec scene. I finally get to wrestle him. I think I did already, but not enough. It's a three-way match, three-way dance, and I got to get back on my motherfucking winning ways at Seaway Valley Wrestling because Daddy has to be the champ. I've been there way too long not to be the champ. The last time I wrestled for that belt was against Hot Stepper McGray. Main event, great match, close but no cigar. So let's just say that Seaway, I'm back, and we're not going to be taking business lightly. My goal is to get and to own the Seaway Valley Wrestling Championship. And it's going to happen. I've won championships in Ontario before, and I'm going to do it again. Because that's what overrated people do. Luttien, where are you, you fucking coward? Now, we're going to talk about promotions at close, man. And this is tough because people, the first thing that they would do is make fun of it. Hell, 2014, Brad probably would have made fun of it, not knowing more business shit about wrestling. You could easily say, hey, you didn't know what you're doing. You could easily say, hey, maybe you chose the wrong wrestlers. You could easily say, hey, maybe you chose the wrong venue. Whatever it is. The people who are involved know more than the people who are outside judging it. That's where I come involved. Various promotions throughout the years I've been wrestling. I'm no expert, but I've seen shit happen live in my face. I've seen promotions open, just like I've seen promotions close, just like I've seen promotions in turmoil, trouble. I've seen promotions who have bad morale. I've seen promotions who are just have rotten people running it. Just like I've seen promotions that have great people running it, but don't work. It doesn't work out. I mean, there's places that the promoters are assholes, but it's working. Just like there's places that the promoters are good fucking people, but the promotion's the shits. Now, there's people that are like wrestlers or volunteers rather work for the promotion that's doing well, even though if the promoters are shit. Just like there's less volunteers that want to work for a place where the promoters are good people, There's so much that revolves around in this wrestling. There's so much things that move at the same time, but not in unison. So, like, when we talk about promotional foresights, they had the equipment, they had the ring, nice venue, but could have been the organization of the shows itself. Was that the problem? Was it not knowing, changing your booker about 4 times in 2 years? Was that the problem? Was it you listening to wrestlers and not listening to your plan? But the thing for me, what sucks is that is one less promotion for people to work for, and that's what pisses me off. Because a guy tried to start something in Quebec or in the Quebec area. Now, people could say NSPW should have helped them out, or people say NSPW should have just said, "Go fuck yourself, get out of our territory." There's two roads you could have crossed there. I don't believe they helped them out. That's their prerogative. But that could have been a place for the guys from Gen Next to go work at before going on to the big show. Even though they have Gen Next. I understand they have Gen Next. You could have made a fucking B school, bro. Foresights could have been your ace, your, like, if you're going to go in baseball terms, your A baseball or your double A. Then Gen Next, that's your triple A. And then NSPW is your major leagues. Could have, but no, didn't work. Were the promoters too nice and didn't put your fucking foot down on motherfuckers? Maybe they overpaid wrestlers who make fucking $50 at one place and they were paying them $400 there. Who the fuck knows? Because there's some promoters that don't do their fucking homework. Now, then again, there's some promotions that could afford to pay more. There's nothing wrong with that, obviously. But there's promotions who are on a fixed budget. Follow that fixed budget. Because once you get out of that budget, my nigga, you're going to end up tanking and not fucking making any kind of profit. You got to follow your budget. As much as you want the wrestler to wrestle for you, if you're paying everybody $20 or zero, why are you going to go pay some nigga $400 when he makes $100 maybe at one place? Or at all places he makes $100. Why? Why are you going to do that? Is this nigga your MVP? There's so many factors. May God speed to promotional foresight. Thanks. Y'all tried. It's hard to open up something in the Quebec City area, obviously. My God. God bless you too, man. Messages retracted. May God bless you, warrior. They tried, man. They tried to make a promotion in the Levy area. Didn't work. And it's gonna be fucking done again. So let's go to whoever wants to open something there. But them selling their fucking ring and shit, my guy, at $17,000, bro, that's fucked up. And that's on fucking crack. It's gonna be awesome. Triple threat. Can't wait. Of course. Yo, the North Pole is cold as fucking. Shut up. I don't want to talk about how cold that place was again. They're selling their ring, their stereo system, their guardrails. For 15 fucking K, bro. $15,000, my guy. 15000. Who the fuck is gonna buy their set for $15,000, my guy? I'm telling you now, if somebody does that, if there's a promotion in Quebec or in Ontario who buys their shit, that's a flex, my guy. You could flex that to your grave. Like, yo, if I were that motherfucker that bought it, I'll be writing posts every second day. I'll be calling out the feds. I'll tag the fed. Yo, what's up, broke-ass nigga? You need a ring? I'll loan it for you. How much you get your ring loaned for? I'm going to charge you $4 more. That shit's new, man. I wrestled in that shit. That shit new as fuck. That's a nice motherfucking ring. But $15,000, and maybe the ring is just 10 G's? But yo, you bought a ring for 10 fucking G's, bro, and you only did like, bro, I didn't even know how long they ran for, man. I feel bad, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. On my head. 15K, bro. Imagine you go into a business, you open a business, my guy, and you're down 20K before even starting, my guy. When I see things like that, it just gets me angry, man. Fuck. Like, we just lost someone who was down to invest 20K. Do you understand? You understand why when I revert to say that fuck, people should have helped the motherfucker? The guy was down to invest 20K in independent wrestling in Quebec. That's crazy, man. That blows my mind, bro. Bro, at that point, I would have called Jacques Rougeau to book my show, bro. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. 20K? I'd be like, yo, Drew Onyx, come make your school in Lévis. I bought a fucking venue. 20K? Yeah. Be like, what's up? At SPW, I bought Sant Horizon. We're changing the name. 20K? Obviously, Sant Horizon is more than 20K. But yo, if the guy had 20K, maybe he had more, bro. That's crazy. Now he's gone. Femme Fatale is gone, bro. I booked the show last week. I rebooked the show. If you want to check out last week's episode, I rebooked Femme Fatale because I was in fucking shock. I'm still fucking stark raving mad. I'm just too high to show it. But I'm so fucking mad that they never fucking defended the belt on the last show. It still fucking pisses me off. And that the Femme Fatale Championship should become the National Championship of Quebec. Whereas there should not be any women's titles in any of the promotions in Quebec. There should just be one, and that's the Femme Fatale Championship, and make it travel all over Quebec. But when you talk big like that, everybody's scared to fucking work together. It would be crazy, man. Because if anyone could pull it off, man, it's the girls, bro. Because the girls, y'all make a motherfucking coalition of love and fucking actually make it work. Whereas with my national championship, everyone's just hating. Nobody wants to make it like there's only certain feds are like, yeah, I want to have that defended on my show. But the guys be hating, girls be loving. So the Femme Fatale Championship really has a chance to be the women's championship of Quebec. And I want to see it happen. I'm going to manifest that shit, bro. But Femme Fatale is now gone. Thank God we still have WWS. But it just takes away the competition. And I know that there was no competing, but like it just takes away the fact that there was a second destination to have an all-girls show. And we need something back. Now, I've said in so many shows before, man, yo, if you niggas don't have money, man, why don't you holler at your boy? Holler at Gucci. Holler at Gucci. Was it money the problem? We don't know what the fucking problem was until they say it on one of their podcasts or whatever. But there has to be another woman's fucking promotion. And it's just a question of time who's going to do it. And let's just make sure that if there's another woman's promotion, that the guy's not a creep. That's all. That's all we ask. It's not too hard to ask if there's another woman's promotion that the promoter or the booker is not a creep or a weirdo. That's all. Not insinuating anything. Maybe I am, but I'm not insinuating anything. We don't know. We don't want no discrepancies of bookers going out with wrestlers, obviously, because it just gets weird. You just get it turns into like some sort of dictatorship. I'll give you an example. Romania. In Romania, when the dictator was in power, can't remember the nigga's name, but he appointed his wife like a leader of the space program. The broad never did anything in fucking school or in for space for that matter, and known anything. It was part of a dictatorship. She was just like, hey, you want to be part of something? You are now the leader of the space motherfucking program. And obviously, people got mad. That's what happens in wrestling. If a booker's going out with one of the wrestlers, maybe the wrestler's not that great, or maybe she is, but she'll just be put in opportunities, and automatically you're gonna think, well, fuck, it's because she's sucking his dick, motherfucker. It's because he's fucking her. Yeah. But hey, shit happens, eh? You trip, fell, and landed on a dick. Or a trip, fell, and landed inside a vagina. Could happen both ways. Or a trip, fell, and docked each other. That's a bar. Bars. The fuck you saying, man? Hell yeah, man. The woman, yo, women share each other's shit, bro. I could count on maybe one hand the guys that support each other's shit. There's not that many. But artists just should support each other, bro. It's just normal, man. I understand why people don't do it. Unless the motherfucker promotion shit in your mouth and made you eat it. There's no, well. Yo, where the fuck is my plumber guy and my guy? My hot water had a heart attack on Friday. This nigga who's supposed to fix it says, I'm coming back from Florida and I can only come on Sunday. When the Department of Nobody Gives a Fuck, come fix my fucking hot water, you piece of shit. Let's go girls qui ont fait parler de lutte. Oh my God, that's so true, sweet. How did I forget that? Big week for female wrestling in QC because Sweet Cherry, GOAT, and Lufisto, GOAT, were on the radio. What channel was that on? I knew you guys were on the radio in Montreal. Whereas Alicia P. Monroe was on the radio in the Laurentide area. So, like, Sweet and Lufisto were talking about WWS making the return in Sorel. Goated. Alicia was out on her interview talking about her first ever title motherfucking win. Luttien career. Yo. Wrestling's getting crazy. So, like, we were out talking about the Luttien in the beginning of the episode, the fucking coward. But, like, we're not reminiscing of fucking good moments that did happen this week, and that's the girls being on the motherfucking radio. Anytime. Like, and main event wrestling, they do radio shots quite often, too. I mean, you gotta get wrestling out in the mainstream, people. We do promote it to our friends and everything, but, like, yo, get it out in the mainstream. I'm so tired of running into random people in the street and telling them I wrestle, and then they're like, "You wrestle in Montreal?" It's always that, in Montreal, huh? They were on 103 FM. 103 FM, motherfuckers. Go on their website. I'm sure the episode's still up, just like Alicia P. Monroe's episode was on CFLO. Go on their website. They would have it up, and go listen to that. So, like, back to what I was saying. Yes, gotta get onto the mainstream. Shit. Get onto the motherfucking mainstream, everyone. Like, find out outlets, because, yeah, I'm tired of meeting. There you go. Bow. Got back in my brain. I'm tired of seeing random people who I would meet and them still being clueless to the fact that there's independent wrestling in Montreal. For me, that's fucking crazy. There are millions of people in Montreal, and there's still people that don't know that there's professional wrestling here. I'll be stereotypical and say that every fucking barbershop in the Montreal area, every barbershop should have a flyer of some sort of professional wrestling place. If your venue is near a barbershop and you don't have a poster there, you have a problem. Because I can say it. Niggas love wrestling. Niggas be talking about wrestling in the barbecue. Yo, you see how Cody Rhodes gave that nigga a cutter? Yeah, man. He cut his face up, man. Yo, you see how Rikishi sound that nigga's face? Yo, for sure be smelling doo-doo all day long. Yo, just give me a little fade on the side here, fam. I'm telling you. Back in the day when CRW was on Grand Prairie in Montreal, there's a nigga barbershop right there, right at the fucking corner. And I asked Pat Skills at the time, "Do you ever give flyers?" He's like, "No." And I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I straight up would see my brothers getting a haircut and then going for a walk straight to the motherfucking, going to CRW and see wrestling, man. And they wouldn't say wrestling and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna go see the wrestling." The wrestling down the street. Yo, niggas be drop kicking niggas. And at that time, he had Drew Onyx, myself, and Lucky Sabiti on the card. Bruh. We could have been mini John Cena's. But hey, you gotta fucking know how to market your fucking area. With that being said, we need another women's organization in Quebec. It's like fucking the Nordiques and the Canadians, bro. You need two, bro. Two could survive. Let's go. Let's go. All right, I'm done. Fucking time is it? That's it. 45 minutes, câlisse. Next week, Friday, XZW, Sorel, Bar 525. Featured bouts. I don't remember. Oh, Jeremy Prophet versus Bonesetter for the XZW Championship. Three-way match. Three-way tag team match, my niggas. TDT versus the Bay City Choir Boys versus the XZW Tag Team Champions, the NBW Tag Team Champions, the FML Tag Team Champions. Yeah, triple champions, my niggas. Rock and roll. You got franchise battle Alekxis versus Bulldog Turner in a Legos match. Jesus Christ, for the national championship. It's going to be fun at XZW. Saturday, going to Corntown, going to see the Cornies of Cornwall for Seaway Valley Wrestling. Great matches there. Melanie Havoc versus Crystal Moon. Who else we got? Who else we got? Matt Smear defending his Seaway Valley Championship versus Nick Sullivan. Three-way match. Matt Viviani versus KJ Suede versus me. Big weekend coming up. Till then, I'm going to see y'all next Sunday. Bright and early at 9:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, yeah. Pat LaPrade shootout William Malta this week. Not cool, bro. Not cool. You see, that was nice the whole time. I didn't say anything about your Fed closing in a mean way, because I'm nice, man. But, yo, if I had a Fed that close or something bad happened to me, I won't wake up in the morning and go chew out a 20-year-old ref and tell him to shut the fuck up pretty much because of his fucking... I don't know, man, what you wrote all that shit for. You wrote a book, my nigga. And I'm blocked, and I got that shit sent to me by various people of like, yo, you see what your boy wrote? My nigga. The way that you wrote that book, my nigga, why didn't you just write that in private? Hey, blah, 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 blah. Why publicly do you have to try to put this nigga into place? Because for me personally, if someone gave me advice like that on social medias in like broad daylight like that, motherfucker, like, are you trying to help me or are you trying to bury me? I don't know what you're trying to do right now. Are you trying to look like the humanitarian of fucking professional wrestling? What are you trying to do? I don't know. Me, when I want to help a nigga, I'll go right to the nigga in private and be like, yo, that's kind of trash what you wrote. Or like, you look like a loser what you wrote. Maybe you should reconsider, delete or keep it. But like, hey, I'll let you know. But to write it straight up there, I don't know, bro. I don't know about like, fuck, you had to rethink and think about, like, how long did it take for you to write that article? You're replying. Did you get to the limit of letters that you could fucking write into a post? Because it wasn't a post, it was a reply. Why do you have to write that long? Yo, and like I was saying, man, instead of reminiscing about the success you had of Femme Fatale through all these years, it was the Monday, my nigga, posting about that, which he probably did. He probably posted about it. But instead of thinking about that, you have to go fucking chew out the most traveled fucking referee in Quebec right now. Like, I don't get it, man. The nigga got trained by Mike Chioda like twice. How many seminars a motherfucker do? How many drives does a motherfucker do? He's literally doing what you're supposed to do as a wrestler or a referee to go up in the echelons of wrestling. I don't get you writing a fucking... Bro, the reply looked like you gave me OCD of times when I would fucking tell a girl that, no, I'm gonna fuck your friend instead, and then she'd write, they're like, I loved you so much, I thought we had something, and you know, when last week when you did this, it really hurt my mind, but I didn't want to tell you anything about it because we were having such a great day that day, and then, you know, the next day, I got mad at you, but I kept it inside because you were mad because of work. Yo, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Anyway, stick Willie, keep doing what you're doing. Keep traveling. Keep soaring. Just like every other wrestler that is traveling and trying to get to the next level, go do it. Just like JT producer, Ryan Rogan, and Moretta's out in Thailand right now. Shout out to Cody Blade too. Doing your thing by traveling and to show who the fuck you are. Don't let niggas fucking put you down and make you think you're doing the wrong thing when he hasn't really done that. He just travels to write about wrestling. Anyway, Quebec needs a Meltzer. Guess that's what it is, eh? Anyway, see y'all next week. 9:57 on Sunday, Eastern Standard Time. Much love and dedication to the nation of domination. Suck it.